Hello, this is Shan Chandrasekhar welcoming you to another delightful part of our programming. As you're probably aware, we at ATN are doing a very special tribute to 100 years of Indian cinema. People who have made an outstanding contribution in the field of art and culture as either an actor or a director or a producer or a music director. We're doing a profile on several celebrities from across the country, especially from the Indian subcontinent. Now, one such person who has made an outstanding contribution to the development and growth and the revival of Punjabi cinema, and an outstanding musician, I would say a great singer and a star idol of Punjab, but discovered in Canada for the first time, a Canadian who has made a great name for himself in the Indian subcontinent, is your favorite Harbhajan Mann. Harbhajan, great to see you again.
Thank you so much. It's nice to be here today, and personally like to thank you because right from the very beginning, you guys have been a big support of me.
No, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Harbhajan, our hearty congratulations to you.
Thank you so
much. I just heard about the great, exciting news. It's the talk of the town. Everybody is talking about your new film that you're releasing very shortly, I believe.
Jee Aayan Nu, one of the richest Indians in the world.
The technical quality of the film industry in Punjab now is tremendously improved. Hats off to you. That's really well done, by the way. The entire project seems to be really well handled.
I think we're very lucky now. We've got a lot of dedicated Punjabis who've done well in Bollywood, and also we are also getting a lot of support from the technicians from the South cinema, who are choreographers. Cinematography is done by a lot of South cameramen. So a lot of money and budgeting and planning is going into the technical aspect of filmmaking. Punjabi cinema has become very big now. Back when we started in 2002, there used to be few films every few years, but now we're making close to from 80 to 100 films in a year.
Wow.
Yeah. And when I started making movies, that's the first thing I wanted to focus on. That's what was lacking in Punjabi cinema. Good stories, and at the same time, technically we weren't as strong as, say, Bollywood or the Bengali cinema or the South cinema. So we have people like Manmohan Singh now making Punjabi films, who was the cameraman with Yash Chopra throughout his career.
Right.
So technically, I think we're just as good as any film now. Film industry in India now.
जो बीजिया वो वडना पाऊ.
Tell me about your rise to fame in the film industry.
I moved to India in 1992-93.
Right.
As you know, I'm a singer.
Right.
I wanted to pursue my career in singing.
An excellent singer.
I wanted to pursue my career in singing, and India is where the main market is. I couldn't have survived on singing in Canada, living here. So I had to move back to India. So I went to India. I did a lot of albums, became quite a big name in the music industry, and at the same time, when the satellite channels, the video era got very big in India in the music scene, that's when I started making all those great videos with great makers from Bollywood. And I really wanted to do something which I'll be remembered for the rest of my life. And that was, I felt I can contribute towards reviving Punjabi cinema. Cinema is a very powerful medium, I think, for any language, for any culture to survive.
Right.
The number of people, the reach of cinema is just so huge, and I felt there wasn't really much being done in Punjabi cinema. So that's when I teamed up with Manmohan Singh. He was the cameraman, and I approached, we hardly had any good producers. good setup, good production houses. So I approached T-Series. I had done a lot of albums with them. Right. And this is how Jee Aayan Nu, my first film, Jee Aayan Nu means welcome, Khush Aamdeed, Swagatam in Hindi.
He is very different. ਜਦੋਂ ਦੀ ਆਈ ਹੈ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਚਮੜੀ ਫਿਰਦੀ ਹੈ ਇੱਕ ਮਿੰਟ ਵੀ ਪਾਸੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ. She really likes you. She's very possessive about you.
With that, we were able to really create a big market, the distribution, all that was required to set up a good industry. And I'm glad now, after Jee Aayan Nu, thousands of people are working in the industry, youngsters, there's jobs, there's new. So this is how it all started.
That's wonderful. And subsequently, and one after the other, your films were very successful. Which was your favorite, most popular films, that became a big hit in the market?
I liked the first one, Jee Aayan Nu, a lot. And then another film of mine came in 2009.
In Jee Aayan Nu, what was your most favorite song?
The music actually was very good in that film. But still, there's one duet, I think, when first time I've sung a duet, and also it was with Alka Yagnik.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so that was very, very nice, very nicely done, and we shot the video, the song in Manali, and it was very popular song from the film.
Hum the first line if you remember.
ऐ दिल जदों दिल आवे फिर अंबरी उड़ना चावे कोई ऐनू समझावे वे चन तारिया सानू तेरियां मुहब्बतां ने मारिया.
Wonderful.
ऐ दिल जदों दिल आवे फिर अंबरी उड़ना चावे हो दिल जदों दिल लावे फिर अंबरी उड़ना चावे.
So much feeling in your singing. Because you're a born singer. So now when you're a film star acting, so you don't have to pretend to do the lip sync because you're the one who has actually sung the song.
Yes.
Tell me about the advantage of being a singer and an actor.
I think when especially you sing these songs in the film and you picturize them, the expressions on your face automatically, because you're feeling the words. Absolutely. And you're feeling the notes where you've sung this and how the composition was made.
Right.
The whole orchestra part of it.
Right.
So I think it becomes a lot easier and you really connect to the public, to the viewer.
Absolutely. Yeah. What was your next favorite film of yours?
I did this film called Dil Apna Punjabi. My heart is Punjabi.
Right.
That was shot in England and Canada and Punjab as well. And probably one of the biggest grosser till date in Punjab. And that was a beautiful film as well.
In Dil Apna Punjabi, can you just give us the best song from there that you remember?
One song that became very popular from that film is, it was about 3 beautiful colors of life. Your youth, being young, and the beauty, and beyond these things is your parents. Yeah. So that song became very popular.
Come the first line.
Sach siyaane bol gaye, sach siyaane bol gaye, रब जई सच्चाई जापे तिन रंग नहीं लभने बीबा हुसन जवानी ते मापे तिन रंग नहीं लभने यारा हुसन जवानी ते मापे मामा ठंडियां छावां हुंदियां ओए सारा आलम कहंदा.
Hani, tell us about this.
That'll be my 9th film.
Wow.
Film is in Punjabi. I took 2 years break from making movies. My elder brother got sick, so I wasn't really able to devote time to filmmaking. But finally, again, I was ready now to get back into cinema. So Hani is a story revolving 2 generations. One taking place in the Punjab back in 62, 63, and the present generation. So it's a beautiful character I play in the film. First time I wear a turban in the movie, and I'm quite excited about this film.
So the film is set in modern era.
And
so it's
modern
not...
and Punjab of back in 62, 63.
Right, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Interesting. So
For
it's got some historical backdrop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's based on a beautiful novel in Punjabi. And to get those locations, those villages of 60s, we did a bit of shooting in Rajasthan, some of the villages which border Punjab from Rajasthan. Visually, I think it'll be a very beautiful film, and the character I play in the film is very different from my previous films.
That's fantastic. You're the hero, I presume, of course, in the film.
I'm the lead.
Who's your heroine here?
She's a new girl. First time she's will be seen. She's done some videos before, but first time she'll be seen on the big screen. And my director, he even though a lot of people I run into who don't speak Punjabi, but somehow they've seen that video and they love that video. It was Mirza. He directed that video. After that, we weren't able to really do much work together. So Harbhajan Mann, he's the director. He's done few Hindi films, Hawaii, Kafla, and and then there's also this young man. He's very popular on the Indian soap operas. His name is Anuj. He's acting in the film as well.
Wonderful.
Another Punjabi prominent singer, Sarbjit Cheema, is in the film.
That's wonderful. And who is the music director for the film?
Jaydev Kumar.
Oh, I see.
Very well known name in the Punjabi music industry for past 10-15 years. So he's composed all the songs, but I've only sung about 3 songs in the movie. Rest, one is by Sukhvinder Singh, and one song which is done by none other than Shaukat Ali. He's from Pakistan, Punjabi singer from Pakistan.
Yes, of course, yeah.
The singer I grew up listening to, I've really admired a lot.
Wonderful.
So his song is in the backdrop there, in one of the scenes.
वाह कारीगर क्या मूर्त घड़ी है बंदा कतली हो जाए दी खातर
Wow, beautiful. ਇਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਕਤਲ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ.
Absolutely lovely. Tell me about this Canadian film that you made, which was shot in Vancouver.
Jag Jiunde Ne Mele came out in 2009. Again, it's one of the biggest hits. Technically, I think it's the making, the canvas of this film was probably one of the best ever till date in Punjabi. It was directed by this brilliant maker, director from Vancouver, Baljeet Theo. And it was my home production as well.
Wow.
In partnership with Music Waves, we produced this film. It was shot in Vancouver.
Wonderful.
Also, I think first time Tulip Joshi, a Bollywood actress, acted in the movie. So it was a good film.
Congratulations again. And what's your most favorite song from there?
In Jag Jiunde Ne Mele, I got to work with one of the biggest names in Hindi film industry, music director Sandesh Sandalia. And till date, I think my favorite music from many of my films is from Jag Jiunde Ne Mele. And this is the first time I think Rahat Fateh Ali Khan ever sang a song in a Punjabi movie.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
I see.
So we had a lot of good singers, composers working in the music in this film. And my favorite track from the film is I sang with Shreya Ghosal, yes.
Wonderful.
I think also it was first time she sang a Punjabi song. And a beautiful number, and I'll hum you sing a few lines
please
for
hum
you.
that for me. Not only that, it's amazing what you said just now. Every person that you sang with, Alka Yagnik, Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, they've all been into our studio. We've all done specials with them.
With every film, my goal is to make Punjabi cinema bigger and improve the quality. You want to bring in the best people possible.
Right.
So that's why sometimes it's the actors from Bollywood acting in my film. Sometimes it's the technicians. Sometimes it's the choreographers. It's the cameramen. So it was beautiful. It was wonderful. Really delightful working with these people.
That's wonderful.
And the song was so amazing, so beautifully composed.
I'm sure public would love to hear
it. एक सी राजा एक सी रानी तेरी मेरी ओही कहानी एक सी राजा एक सी रानी मैं हुण समझी मैं हुण जानी दिलदार किनू कहंदे ने ਅੱਜ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਇਹ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਇਹ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਸੀ ਰਾਜਾ ਇੱਕ ਸੀ ਰਾਣੀ
Tell me about your career now. Did you formally learn singing, like in the sense did you take lessons when you were a child?
First when I got interested in singing, I was living in a small village in Punjab. So that time I didn't know much about music. I would just listen to music and I tried singing along with it. Then we moved to Canada and my first mentor, my first guru from where I learned music was Karnail Singh Paras. He was in India and again I met up with them in Canada, trained under him, and then Sheikh Hamid Saab. Then I moved back to Vancouver and there I trained under Mr. Balveer Singh Pangu for 2-3 years. So all together I think 5-6 years of basic training in music.
That's fantastic. You know, I have a pleasant surprise for you. This will bring you very nice nostalgic memories and pleasant memories. When you first came to our studio, I remember recording you several years ago, and I want you to watch a little glimpse with me of that particular piece of song that you sang, that we shot in our studio. Let's take a look at it. I'm sure at that time, did you ever imagine that you're going to become so big in your life and so famous, and whereby you're going to have millions of followers and viewers through your music videos and MTV later on, and then you as a filmmaker and as a film producer?
Looking at that video, just going down the memory lane, I'm just so touched, so touched. I remember that day very clearly, going to the studio, going for the recording, not knowing a thing about facing a camera, how do you stand in front of the camera, how you perform. But you, Shanji, Jayaji, you guys were just so wonderful human beings. You just made me feel so comfortable. And till date, I remember that day very, very clearly. And how inspired I got and how excited I was being on TV as a youngster, and how that encouraged me to move forward, to go for my dreams, go for my goal to become a singer.
You know something, you deserve the best, because right from those days we were very confident that you were so talented, and we were hoping that you would go to a bigger place where there's more opportunities and for you to get the right exposure. And I'm so glad you made the right decision to go to India, where the market is much bigger. In Canada the population is only 30 million. Our community was only about 1.5 million. But in India, with over 1 billion people, it was very important that they discover you.
Even now when I'm producing a movie, when I'm producing an album, that's why I think it's so important to me to bring in new talent, youngsters, because I remember, when I look back, how that platform was provided to me by ATN. I think there's so much talent out there. It's just being in the right place at the right time and getting that, chance.
Well, we're very proud of you. You're one of the finest Canadian talent that we had ever found in this country. And you're a pride for this country. You're a pride for Canada. When you became very big with one of your first hit, in music videos, before you were a movie star, tell me about that first hit, because that was a big hit on MTV in India.
I moved back to India in '93.
Right.
And from '93 till about '99, I was basically singing in Punjab, doing shows in Punjab.
Right.
Not many people knew me outside of Punjab.
Right.
But like I said, then music videos, all that culture started.
Right.
And I approached T-Series.
Right.
And my next album, which was coming out in a few months, that was called Oye Hoye. And once they listened to the song and they said, let's make a proper music video of it and promote you nationally.
Right.
And I said, fine, I would love that. And little I knew that this song is going to click such a way with the, all of India, and I'll be a household name throughout India.
Right.
And video had this very popular VJ, Maria. She's Arshad Varsi's wife. and this little character, little kid in the movie. And the movie, when it came on MTV, I mean, it just went viral throughout the, India, the whole country. And I remember World Cup going on that time, cricket.
Yeah.
World Cup going on, and in their little breaks, they would play the song Gallan Goriyan. It was like the Kolabari D of that time.
Right.
So that, with that song, I was recognized throughout India. I was doing shows throughout India.
Terrific.
Being artist of the month on MTV was a big deal.
Big thing, of course.
Yes, back then. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Sing the first verse for us.
It was a very popular song till date. People still, when I travel out, in India, people still, even people who don't speak Punjabi, they still remember that song.
Sure.
And song is "O Gallan Goriyan de vich toye, ਅਸੀਂ ਮਾਰ ਗਏ ਨੀ ਓਏ ਹੋਏ, ਓ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਗੋਰੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟੋਏ, ਅਸੀਂ ਮਾਰ ਗਏ ਨੀ ਓਏ ਹੋਏ, ਓਏ ਹੋਏ ਦਹਾਈ ਪੈ ਗਈ, ਓ ਕੁੜੀ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਕਾਲਜਾ, ਓਏ ਕੁੜੀ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਕਾਲਜਾ ਲੈ ਗਈ, ਓ ਕੁੜੀ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਕਾਲਜਾ ਲੈ ਗਈ, ਗੱਲਾਂ ਗੋਰੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟੋਏ, ਅਸੀਂ ਮਾਰ ਗਏ ਨੀ ਓਏ ਹੋਏ, ਓ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਗੋਰੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟੋਏ,
Then after that big hit there, subsequently there were other hits from you as well that became very, very popular.
Every album of mine which came out year after year, there would be 7-8 videos from each album would be played on all the national channels. So for, from 2002 onwards, I was very well recognized throughout India.
One thing I noticed with you, in some of your themes there was a lot of meaning behind the songs, whereby the folkloric scenes were always important in your music videos.
I think that was my specialty.
Yeah.
Somehow it suited my vocal, and that's something I really wanted to showcase as well from Punjab.
Right.
Not just the dancing numbers, balle balle numbers.
Right.
That the rest of, what Punjabi music is all about.
Right.
And when I did the song Mirza, the video, I won the best video award on MTV. And I remember doing a show in Aligarh, UP. Singing in front of the crowd, in about 15,000-20,000 people sitting there, and all requesting me to sing Mirza. And I was so worried, so afraid that, Mirza, nobody's going to understand anything. I need to sing those peppy numbers, Gallan Goriyan, Hai Meri Billo, all those songs. But no, people wanted Mirza. And when I sang Mirza, it was a pin drop silence.
Wow.
20,000 people, they're just stunned. And later on, I asked, what do you like about this song? They said it's just the video, when we see visually the whole story flowing, what you're singing, then you're singing from your heart.
Absolutely.
So much soul, into singing.
Yeah.
And also, I think that in that video, I played the character of Mirza. And this is how I think T-Series, my music company, and other people started. They saw a bit of actor in me. And that also helped me in switching over to making movies as well.
Terrific. Now do a little piece from that Mirza.
Mirza, very beautiful song, very well composed. And till date, it's one of my favorite songs. Jad teer todte ਸਹਿਬਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਰਦਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਮਿਰਜ਼ਾ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਵੇੜਿਆਂ ਚ ਰੋਂਦੀਆਂ ਮਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਡੋਲਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਭੱਜੀਆਂ ਬਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਹਿਬਾਂ ਤੇ ਮਾੜੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਨੀ ਸਹਿਬਾਂ ਤੇ ਮਾੜੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਨੀ ਜੇ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੈਂ ਇੰਜ ਕਰਨੀ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਲਿਆਉਂਦਾ ਨਾਲ ਪਰਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਦ ਤੀਰ ਤੋੜ ਤੇ ਸਹਿਬਾਂ ਨੇ
Beautiful. God, you sing from your heart. It comes from here.
I remember doing a tour in England in 2004. And one of the security guards there, he was with me throughout the tour, a black man, his name is Steve, I still remember. And Every concert we would go to, Wembley, Wolverhampton, Birmingham, he would, Mr. Mann, are you going to sing Mirza today?
Wonderful. Madi Boliyan from Vari Vari.
Yes.
You know, this is a very interesting opening that you had in that video, where you actually play a dual role, and it's very effective. You know, you're talking about Punjabi literature and English literature, and you make a comparison, and you're passionate. Tell me about the spirit behind the song.
You know, throughout my career, throughout my music and films, I've tried, of course, first thing is to entertain people throughout your work. But at the same time, I want to leave a good message, a thought for you to take home when you listen to my music or you watch my movies. I think the problem with us Punjabis, and I think many other communities face this as well, that whenever kids are living in Canada, growing up here, they tend to forget their mother tongue. Where they come from and the language their parents speak, their grandparents speak. So through this song, I try to give it that message out, that every language, learn as many languages you can.
Sure.
But the most important thing is to know what you're about, where you come from, what's your mother
roots,
tongue,
your own
roots. Never forget that. And I think that's the, you know, one thing I learned growing up in Canada, the opportunities we were given, the Indian TV shows, the radios, to learn our language and to promote our culture. So through this video, that's the message which is given out. Go learn 10 languages, 15 languages, but don't forget what's your mother tongue.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
So hum that song, just the beginning for us.
So it's Punjabi, the language crying out to her sons.
Right.
मैं पंजाबी गुरुआं पीरां अवतारां दी बोली मां दी ममता वर्गी मिठी वे दुध विच मिश्री कोली वे रज रज लाड लडाया तैनू लोरियां नाल खिडाया तैनू मैं ही बोलण लाया तैनू मैं ही बोलण लाया तैनू भुल गया मेरा प्यार वे मैं तेरी मां दी बोलियां मैनू इउं ना मनो विसार वे मैं तेरी मां दी बोलियां मैनू इउं ना मनो विसार वे मैं तेरी मां दी बोलियां वे मैं तेरी मां दी बोलियां रच रच लाड लडाया तैनू.
Harbhajan, now I want people to see a little bit of your acting skills. Okay, let's take a very powerful emotional scene from one of your best movies. Which one would you suggest?
It was in my movie Dil Apna Punjabi. My character in the movie, he's a young man who's not doing anything, no work, nothing, and he thinks he's got it made. Parents are rich, everything is there, but he falls in love with a girl. And when her father comes over to our house to meet the family, and he talks to my father, and he wants to know, what do I do for a living? And my father says, ask him, what does he do? And I have no answer, what do I do? And that was such a, in even Punjab today we're facing that. A lot of the work culture is not there. We all want to fly out to Canada, to America, and not do anything there. And that's the one scene till date where I pick up the bag and my mother tries to stop me, and I tell her, no, let me go now. I want to know what I'm worth, what I'm all about. And I think it's one of the most beautiful scenes I've done.
That's wonderful. Do you remember the dialogues in any way, like a little bit of that at all?
I remember it's about being spoon-fed at home. That's what the dialogue is about. कि माँ दे छाबे चो रोटी चुक के खानी बहुत सौखी है. It's very easy being at home and provided everything. I want to go out, see what's there out, for me now.
That's wonderful. Let's watch that.
ਵੇਖ ਲਾ ਪੁੱਤਰਾ, ਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਛਾਬੇ ਚੋਂ ਪੱਕੀਆਂ ਪਕਾਈਆਂ ਖਾਣੀਆਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੌਖੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਰੋਟੀ ਕਮਾਉਣੀ.
Fantastic. Your influence from Western world was very obvious in one of your music videos, and where you had a cell phone connection on a song called Jalandhar.
Yes.
Tone, right?
Kaal Jalandhar to.
Yeah. So can you just hum the first line of that?
Okay. ਅੱਜ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਦੀ ਆਈ ਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਜ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਦੀ ਆਈ ਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਤੋਂ ਮੁੱਦਤ ਮਗਰੋਂ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਏ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਹਾਲ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਜ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਦੀ ਆਈ ਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਜ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਦੀ ਆਈ ਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਤੋਂ
Tell me a bit about your family, but they've been great strength for you. Your wife has been of great support to you.
My wife is from Toronto. She was brought up in Toronto, and I think I wouldn't be who I am today for a girl who spent all her childhood, her schooling in Canada, and then moving to a small town in Punjab.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but she did that for me.
That's
wonderful. I can't appreciate that enough. And then that also gave us the opportunity to bring up our children for a few years in Punjab as well.
And may God bless you. You are a true pride to Canada and to Punjab and to India as well. We want to wish you all the best.
Thank you. Again, when I look back 20 years, 25 years when I started out till date, there's few people who are very close to my heart, and you and Jayaji are one of them.
Oh, it's very sweet.
And ATN's always been a big sport to me, and I hope again, very new young talent, from Canada, from Toronto, Vancouver, through ATN, through these platforms, do come forward and make a big name for themselves.
That's very kind of you. That's very sweet of you.
Just loved it. I'm so proud of. So I feel as if, because starting out with you as a family member, ATN, and I just feel your success is my success.
Oh, that's so sweet. Of course it is.
Yeah, it's such a proud moment. When I came to the studios yesterday and you gave me that tour, I keep thinking how these opportunities, how far we've all have become.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, excellent.
Well, again, all the best.
Thank you so much.